Good morning, Greg. Good morning, everyone in chat. Welcome back to day 2 of ContinuumCon. Hope everyone's had a good time. Let's get this music down a little bit now. Sweet, there we go. Cool. Well, welcome back, everyone, to day 2 of ContinuumCon. So for everyone that was with us yesterday, good to have you back. We are over on day 2. We got a lot of awesome content today. We have Greg joining us today. So it's not just going to be John and I today. John's kind of going back and forth in background. Greg, welcome. Good to have you on stream with us, man.
Yeah, likewise. Happy to be here.
Cool. Did everyone enjoy day 1 so far? What do you think of the workshops yesterday? Let's see some comments inside the chat. People kind of rolling in so far. It looks like about 700 or so. So quite a few viewers kicking in so far. Awesome, Jordan saying, yeah, cool.
I did see a lot of call outs for John Hammond. I tried to dye my hair and it didn't come out right. So
it's impossible to get that level of orange, it's
I have to do this a lot at the camera, and that's just not
a lot of shaking and moving.
Yeah, right. John will be here a little bit later. He's traveling right now, but he's dialed in.
That's right. We'll do our best to give you versions of John between us over here. So for all of us in chat that we haven't met yesterday, so I'm Anthony, and this is Greg over here. We're co-founders over at Level Effect. We've teamed up with John Hammond. We've made a conference. Greg, I think we made a conference. It's something of a conference, right? It's the conference that never ends. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a question about that. Somebody was like, "Well, it ends on the 22nd." What's going on?
Yeah, it ends, but then it doesn't end. So for everyone that's new in chat, ContinuumCon, right? This is the conference that never ends because you can get lifetime access to the content. It's full of workshops, practical labs. This isn't a conference full of like 20, 30-minute kind of slide chats. Everything's practical, everything's hands-on, and you're going to learn a ton through it. We cover a lot of different domains. There's malware analysis, there's browser security, there's GRC, there's CI/CD. There's a little bit of everything throughout this conference so far. So what we're going to do right now is actually, let's just jump over to the slides. Let's start talking about what is going on with day 2, because day 2 is packed. If you thought day 1 was packed yesterday, wait till we get to day 2. So let's swing over there. Cool. So first things first, we've got someone in the backstage right now. We've got Johnny Johnson. So Jonathan Johnson's coming in. You can go call him Johnny. I'm pretty sure he goes and prefers that name. He's going to be teaching from telemetry to triage, aligning detection strategy with SOC reality. This is going to be a good workshop. Johnny's been working on this for quite a bit, weeks now. I've seen this in action. He's backstage. He's gotten everything ready right now. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. Then at 1 o'clock, we've got Natasha coming in. So cue a little bit of static kind of coming in, kind of weird. All right, let's fix the old connection over there. Yeah, why not? Try the old turn it off and on again kind of thing. Cool. Yeah, Greg, let me know if the static is gone now. Hopefully it is. I got a lot of moving parts on my end. 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock Eastern, we've got Natasha Vethstein. I've learned how to say her name properly. She corrected me. So she's going to be covering innovation projects and entrepreneurship in cybersecurity. Pretty cool. So those of you that are interested on the career side, trying to get in, trying to elevate yourself inside the field, she's going to cover a lot of ground on that. Next, we've got Brandon Keith coming in at 1:45 to 2:30 Eastern over here. Python for cybersecurity. So you're actually going to build your first CLI hacking tool with artificial intelligence. So the command line interface is going to be your friend in that one. Brandon's very, very talented. He's done years of teaching. He is an instructor and educator by trade, in addition to his security skills on top of that. I've seen his workshop. That's looking real good. You're going to learn a lot in that one, how to get up to speed, running right away, and actually build some hacking tools with him in this workshop. It can be really cool. Next, let's see. We have a break. We have a break at 3 p.m. until 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. And then we've got Neil Desai coming in with data swizzling. That's a whole different type of workshop on its own. So Neil Desai is all about log data enrichment, cleaning, normalizing, making it all nice and good, and ensuring that your pipeline is effective. He is the master in this area, I think I might say. So a lot to learn on that one. And then we have Ben Folan coming in at 3:45 to 4:30 Eastern. So that is Man in the Malware, Stealing Threat Actor Comms. There's actually going to be some C2 level activity analysis going on inside of Telegram, as far as I understand. So it's going to be pretty cool. Greg, what do you think about all that? What do you think about day 2, man?
It sounds packed. There's a lot going on. There's going to be a lot to do. I like the variance in the things. I like the inclusion of AI in a few things, and just sort of the foundations of some data engineering concepts to let people to start building beyond the labs. We got a question: do I need a computer? Ideally, if you want to participate in the labs, if you don't have a ticket, we'll talk about how to get one to get access to the workshops. But yes, you would need a computer. I imagine you could do this on a tablet or something like that as well. All the VMs are hosted in the cloud, so you don't need to run the workshops on your local PC.
That's right. We've got virtual machines, coding spaces, notebooks. Everything you need is inside the browser. So yeah, like as Greg's saying, right? If you have a tablet, you have anything, your phone, maybe? I don't know if I'd go that far if you want to do it on your phone, but as long as you can open up a browser, I think you'll be all right. Cool. Let me know, Greg, as well, too, if there's still some static coming in with the mic. I kind of moved some.
It's come through a few times. I'm thinking might be a restream thing.
Yeah, I had a couple things going on with the camera as well, too, this morning. Cool. So who's excited? Who's looking forward to some of these workshops? You could do some things on tablet and phone, many of the Python. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is actually from Brandon right here at the Hacking Lab. You could do some things on your tablet and phone. Many of the Python stuff we'll be doing, you can do from Termux or phone if you have Android. Pretty cool. So you heard it directly from himself. Cool. Other than that, I think we can probably get going over here. I know we have Johnny in the background, so we can get him on a little bit earlier. Unless, does anyone have any questions they want to cover? Anything else, Greg, you saw from chat you want to kind of bring up?
Yeah, I mean, I think we hit on the one about, does this conference ever end? The content stays live. You have access beyond the dates. It's not like when that day hits, the conference is over. We also have some drip content coming out in July. So there's more to come there. And I think somebody asked about not making the streams private once they conclude. And just to give some awareness, we're going to do some light editing and things on that. And the videos will be live next week. They're going to be pinned inside the course stack courses. And I think you're going to be posting them elsewhere, Anthony?
Yeah. So we're going to have the videos posted up, individually split up on a new ContinuumCon YouTube channel that's coming. So that is a place you can kind of go and find everything you need. We're also going to post some up on Level Effect. I think John's going to also have some on his channel as well too, kind of pick your poison where you want to land, but then a nice central place. You can just go to the ContinuumCon YouTube itself.
Sounds good.
So a little bit of housekeeping, I guess, before we kick things off for today. I'm saying that twice, I don't know why, but ContinuumCon, if you want to head to the webpage right now, this is where you can actually go and sign in and start getting connected with the content right now. So this is a little snapshot. I'm going to put that link once more inside of chat for all the newcomers to the stream today. Top right is where you can go ahead and you can sign into the content. You'll see a dashboard over there where you can access all of the courses. We're calling them courses because they're pretty much micro courses at this point. John and I were joking about that a lot yesterday. These are supposed to be workshops. They're super packed.
Yeah, everybody went above and beyond. Did great work.
Yep. There's also a CTF that you can get yourselves involved in. In fact, let me go ahead. I want to pull up the CTF dashboard right now. Let's see if we got a quick time for that. Let me pull that up. See how people are doing. Let's go ahead and share the screen. So let's see. So all of the CTF in action going on here in the back scene. Pretty intense. So a lot of activity early on, right there in the beginning, and then it looks like, I know some users are like, oh, they kind of hit some of the harder challenges, so a little bit of a wall. Also seeing a little bit of static too. People are saying, Greg, still from my mic. I don't know if you want to cover talking about the CTF real quick while I kind of mess around with this.
Yeah, like Anthony was saying, we could sort of see where folks started getting some of those harder challenges and it started to slow down, but some people really pushing through. So excited to see that. Happy to see where we go from there. I don't know if yesterday, Anthony, you guys covered the prizes that are part of the CTF.
We did not.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to cover that actually, Greg, while I'm fiddling around over here.
Yeah. Let me try to get a new tab up here.
And then let me know all if you're still hearing that as well too. If there's like a weird buzz. I had some strange connection stuff going on this morning.
Let me get the slides up. Awkward pause here. You know, I'm not seeing in the slides where you guys had it the other day. I will try to do it for, oh, there we go. Thank you for having it up there. It's so first places will receive 100% off our live alerts to adversaries. So we'll provide a ticket to go to Johnny Johnson's course that he partnered with us. So that's also going to be our first speaker. So you're going to get to see Johnny, and then also realize, you know, hey, if you win the CTF, that's going to be your instructor. Get to hang out with him. You're going to do 100% off a bundle from Just Hacking Training. That's John Hammond's training course stack spot. Core Stack has been very generous and is going to give 500 VM hours to whoever wins, and that'll roll over to next year. So you'll have plenty of VM hours to do all the workshops multiple times, plus next year's. And then you're going to get a free ticket to next year's ContinuumCon. So we're already putting it on the books. We will do another ContinuumCon. This was our first one. We wanted to see how it goes, and it looks like things are going as better than we expected. So we're going to be doing another one. Second place, you're going to get our Cyber Defense Analyst on Demand course. That's, gosh, oh man, well over 200 hours of content, like pushing 100 labs, deep technical content. Think about sort of the workshops from ContinuumCon, but 100 more of them is effectively what that course is. You're going to get 250 credit hours from Core Stack for your VMs as well. And again, another ticket to ContinuumCon. Third place will get a ticket to ContinuumCon as well. And you're going to get our Detection Engineering and Threat Hunting course. You're going to get 100% off of Just Hacking Training and 250 VM credit hours as well. The remaining top 10 winners, so this would be, you know, third place or fourth place through 10th, you're going to get 100 VM credit hours. You're going to get 50% off of any course at Just Hacking Training. And we're going to raffle a ticket away for our Level Effect Cyber Defense Analyst on Demand course. So a chance for somebody there to win that course as well. So lots going on in the CTF. Happy to see a lot of engagement. Interested to see who gets to the end and snag some of these prizes.
Nice. Thanks, Greg. Hopefully the static is gone now. We'll see.
I tried to give you as much time as I could.
Yeah, thanks for that. Some cover fire over there. Cool. All right.